Ben. I'm Jack. Today, we'll talk about the presidential crisis in Venezuela and how the United States is taking action to find a solution. So the 2018 Venezuelan presidential election was highly disputed. The National Assembly of Venezuela declared Maduro as president. The election is his second term in office. In his first term, he had only won by 1.6%. And many who ran against him for his second either had to flee the country or were imprisoned.
After Maduro was sworn in for his first term, the Venezuelan economy collapsed. Maduro is a socialist and his policies did not better the people for his country.
So for his second term election, many citizens boycotted it altogether. They lost hope and trust in their government and were looking for a way out. We recognized Juan Guaido as president. Nicolas Maduro still remains in power. So moments after Maduro was sworn in, chaos infused. The Supreme Court declared Maduro's presidency unconstitutional. The Venezuelan government officials supported Maduro and said Guaido was an imperialist threat. Now the United States and 50 other countries want Maduro gone because he is a dictator and is hurting millions of people in the country. The United States has recently implemented sanctions on Venezuela to try to dry out Maduro's money and force him to step down. No U.S. citizen is allowed to do business with Venezuela.
God, that is just crazy.
Crazy.
So this does come with its problems because the United States gets 20,000 barrels a month of crude oil from them.
Welcome back. We had to move locations because we were being too loud in the library, so we're here now. All right, let's jump back into it. Because of sanctions, the U.S. is no longer able to purchase this oil, which causes gas prices in the United States to rise. Maduro's funds were running dry. However, Turkey and other countries were helping him stay afloat. The Turkish investment company had an annual revenue of $1 million in 2018. However, in 2019, they were moving $900 million in Venezuelan gold.
The company's name is Sardis Factoring. They are a shell company that is backed by the Turkish government.
The United States sanctioned Sardis Factoring and cut off their business with Venezuela, but the Turkish government has so many of these shell companies, it is nearly impossible to stop without a sanction on the entire country of Turkey. The United States has recently said that they're willing to come after Turkey to try to stop Maduro, but many critics think it's a bad idea because China and Russia also back Maduro and the Turkish shell companies. Alrighty, so basically now the U.S. is still trying to figure out what to do with this. There's over 4 million refugees fleeing out of Venezuela, creating problems in all the countries around there, and the U.S. bears some responsibility for that. They're causing this. They're trying to make the economy collapse to get Maduro out of the presidency, so they can hopefully rebuild and have a prospering Venezuelan country. And so right now it's still going on today. There's still new information coming out, and that's pretty much all we have for today. So thank you guys for listening.
Signing out.
And as always, have a great day.